All right, welcome back to Uncorked, Unscrewed. No.
There it is, people. Uncorked, unscrewed. Are you serious?
No, I'm
Listen,
kind of screwed up.
The real name of this is the Deep Dive Uncorked. And what does that mean?
I'm screwed up and screw you.
We about to deep dive Uncorked. You know how it is when people drink wine or drink any type of alcohol. They start to spill every secret there is. And there's no difference with this deep dive. You understand what I'm talking about? So we about to get it in. We got some real topics that we about to talk about. And this is based off of episode 9 of The Shy. So if you were clicking on this as a result of the shallow version of season 9 recap that we just had for you guys, this is what you really want to listen to. 3 topics, all right? First one, Emmett. Yeah. What was going on with that? We already knew for the last 3 seasons. This is season 3 now. Emmett, man, he a playboy, ain't he?
He is.
Ain't he?
I love
he
his
a playboy.
hair.
He remind me of me a
fresh.
little bit when I was a little bit younger, except for my gray hair.
Snapper. All right, okay.
Nah.
Anyway, his hair is always fresh.
All
Oh my
right.
gosh, always fresh. Always coming like.
Hey, don't be
I
looking
love
too
his
hard.
hair. I love
Don't
his
be
hair.
looking too hard.
Okay,
Look. I don't appreciate that.
All right.
All right.
So, but speaking of that, we have the cook. His girl, Dawn, you know. Beautiful. La.
Beautiful woman. And she is really, really thick. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that. I'm just saying, like, she's a really good cook. So, obviously, you know, the shape that she has is based on the amazing cooking that she has.
All right.
And it's like that. But, like, hey, let's get back to reality here. Something happened there, and now he's feeling remorse as a result, right? Is that right? And now what is he trying to do? He trying to make things up, you know, after even talking with his mama. Because his mama already saw what it was. She's like, oh, I see this. I see right through you.
She's so intuitive. She's such a mom. Like, she's such a wonderful mom. She knows when something's going on with her baby. He doesn't even have to say anything. She just came right out and asked, like, what did you do, basically?
Yeah.
Because she already knew the answer. She just wanted to hear it from him.
So
I get that.
So if we had to have some speculation going on here for season 3, episode 10, what is it? Like, here's my opinion, right? And I'm going to let you get your opinion for topic 2. But my opinion here, Emmett, man, his girl, the one that he even tried to propose to, she about to let loose on that dude. And it ain't going to be a pretty sight. That's my prediction.
I kind of feel like she's going to break the engagement. I really do. She's so beautiful, and she's a hustler on her own. She wants to be with Emmett, but I think that she could make it easily. You could already see that in a few episodes back that she has the potential to be with whoever. Like, people are like, hey, how are you being loved? If you're not being loved right, you know, hit me up, you know?
Let me spend 10 seconds saying this. Like, I love the fact that they're together. They're a beautiful couple, but I want to see her sell some more weed.
Oh my God.
It's like that, man. Like, they need to show that. They need to show her selling some more weed, getting on her grind, and them making some real dough. Because right now, she's supporting him, like, trying to get Sonny's up and all of that. Like, she already got a booming Smokies, right? It could be a combination thing, right? No, Smokies, smoking barbecue, Smokies, smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that could be a combinational thing right there. You know what I'm saying? Because if you sell barbecue and you sell a little weed, man, how can you go wrong there?
I'm hungry. I kind of wish I had some barbecue.
All right. Topic number 2. Are y'all ready for this? Go ahead. Spit it out.
Keisha.
Yup. Ooh.
My girl Keisha.
Now this has been a sore topic for the last few episodes, right?
Right. You know what? Keisha, she's a track star, beautiful girl, beautiful actress.
Beautiful.
Track is dear to my heart. You know, if you don't know, go and check out Turner Taylor Twins here on whatever platform you're watching this from. Beautiful girls. So to know that this girl had the opportunity she'd already received scholarships to wherever she was going to choose to go to, and then have this taken away from her, and now she's trying to like make decisions to see what she's gonna do, and so many horrific things that happened to her since, you know, receiving these things. It's just like, wow, how do you rebuild yourself? How do you like try and make things normal again? Like, I don't know if she's ever gonna be able to be normal again. She's just gonna have to do the best she can do to just try to move forward. And thankfully, she has a supportive family. Her parents, her 2 moms, and she has her brother Kevin. They're all in her lives, and she has Emmett. Like, Emmett's like such a great friend. He really understands what she went through. I mean, I shouldn't say he really understands, but he's empathetic about what she went through and sympathetic. But he's there for her. Like, she opened up. You can see that she was really comfortable with him. And they've been through so much stuff together. And it was great to know that she had somebody that she could talk to. So I'm looking forward to the 2 of them getting together and just holding a conversation about what went on. And I'm hoping that Keisha can pull through. And maybe she will or maybe she won't be able to get back into track. But you know what? Running is such a therapeutic activity to do. So hopefully she can build up the courage and the strength to just keep running and just, you know, she'll never forget what she went through, but hopefully she'll be able to not let that define her.
Absolutely.
Not let that define her, to remember who she was before all of that happened to her, and to just run on and like just, you know, run the marathon and hopefully win the race.
Yeah, so like if I can say something about this particular topic, 2 things, right? Like the first piece, like obviously everybody who's watching this show is rooting for her recovery, right? Bar none. Like if you're not rooting for her recovery, then maybe somebody needs to put an eye on you. I don't know, but like, you know, that this is a real issue across the globe
in real life,
but like especially America. If you think about what's going on, this is a real issue that the Chi is shedding light on, and everybody needs to pay attention to that, because it's not just, you know, the situation that Keisha went through. You know, there are people who are victims of sex trafficking. You know, not just some crazy person, but like people who really have an agenda and who may even have some type of, I don't want to say nation state support, but some type of real power behind them to make sure that it becomes a lucrative business for them. But, you know, I am a speculator, and I don't want to, you know, make it seem as if I have any power for anything. But, you know, if the power that we have to bring light to it is that power, then let it be known, right?
Voices of power.
But with that said, you know, looking at this episode, we want to see Keisha make a healthy recovery.
Yes, I'm rooting for Keisha
throughout the seasons, and I wish that we would have been able to, you know, have these recaps and these reflections, season 1 and season 2, right? But we don't. So this is our reflection. So it's really a huge recap right now at this moment to show, you know, our reflections for everything basically Keisha went through and where she's at right now. So, like, you know, we want to see her make a good recovery. We want Kevin to continue to support her and hopefully
a good brother.
Good little brother. Like, how many strong little brothers are there that can be as strong as Kevin is to lift the big sister up?
After he's already gone through his
own drama.
Life.
He's going through his own drama. You know, he's witnessed murders. He's going through, you know, a parental situation where it's not particularly well, maybe it's common nowadays, but it's something that is a change based on whatever society considers the norm to be. And so that's something that you have to adjust to. So, you know, for Kevin to be able to persevere through that shows his resilience. Amazing character. All right, let's get into the main topic, which is topic number 3, with Ronnie. Oh my gosh, here goes the real deep dive, and this is probably the reason why you guys click on it. Oh my gosh, 2 shots. The first time I saw this, when we watched it, it seemed like it was just 1 shot. Now, it seemed like it was a small echo, and I was just chopping that up to the sound crew, like, man, maybe they didn't do a good job. But I was like, ah! And boom. All of a sudden, you saw, the blood fly out of the chest. And then when you saw the next scene, you saw the hole in the head. Like, boom.
So we saw it. So the first time he saw it, he only thought that it was 1 shot. But we had to rewind it, and we saw that it was 2 shots. Yeah. He only thought it was a shot in the back, probably going to come out of the chest. But, when you slow it, actually not slow it down, when you rewind it and watch it, you see there's 2 shots. He's shot in the head. So he is clearly, dead. Or if he's not dead, he's probably not going to have the same qualities of life that he had before he was shot. But he's probably dead. We don't know that yet because we haven't gotten to episode 10 yet. But right now, he seems to be dead. We can only assume. And it's just like, wow. He has so many wonderful things going for himself. We saw the show start where he was just like this guy and all these. He's a tragic character now. Now that Jason Mitchell, Brandon's character, has been killed off, obviously, Ronnie is like the tragic character. You see him, you don't really know who he is, but then he goes through these sequences of just, becoming this person where everyone can like relate, probably thinking like if someone killed a family member of yours and you had this opportunity to face that person, what would you do in those quick moments? If you had a gun, I mean, obviously if you go out with a gun, you're probably looking for trouble. But if you had a gun and you met someone who killed your loved one, it's like, wow, you could be the best person in the world, but you have a decision to make really quickly. Like, do I kill this person for killing my loved one, or do you forgive them, or do you, like, what do you do? Call the police? Like, but he made the decision, which we already know. And then you watch him like spiral, like his whole world starts to just tumble down, obviously because he started out with a tragic beginning for himself. So he was just like seeking revenge, and it was just unfortunate for everything that happened in his life. And so you watched him go down these paths and roads where he's just not, things are just not going well for him. But then you see this redemption where it's like, wow, he's trying to get things together. He's picking his life up, putting the pieces back together. He's trying to like redeem himself, and you're rooting for him. Like, yes, but then know it's like something's just not quite right. You know that things are going, sometimes when you feel like when things are going too well, like you're like always looking around like, all right, this is too good to be, almost too good to be true. What's about to happen? And so everything that we watched for the last like 3 episodes were like, okay, what's about to happen? Okay, what's about to happen? Okay, is he about to die? Okay, something's about to happen. So it was great to see that they pushed it out to get to this episode. He didn't die. We don't even know if he's dead yet. We assume he's dead because he got shot and he's on the ground, but that's the way they ended the episode. So, but is he dead, or is he gonna be, in a vegetative state? Is he paralyzed? Is he gonna be like a vegetable? Not a vegetable. I shouldn't say a vegetable, but yeah, like, is he gonna be unresponsive? We really don't know. We could just assume that he's dead. At least that's what I think. What do you think?
You want to know what I think? That nigga is fucking dead.
Okay, he's dead. DOA.
Dead.
Dead on arrival.
Dead, but
okay.
Here,
he dead.
It don't matter. I think that's the bottom line. He's dead, but I got 2 gripes with it, right? And that's my point. I love how you recapped his entire time.
I mean, I kind of crunched it together. Right. I kind of crunched it together.
No, I love it. I love it because we haven't had the opportunity to really do that, and that's what we've had to do with this deep dive Uncorked session.
Right.
Shout out, right? So here's my gripes, though. When you look at the whole situation for this episode, it's like, okay, What's happening here? Like, I'm not going to say nothing about episode 8 because that was really in a secluded sense for healing and all that. That's great. I think they got back to business in episode 9, which I loved it because they were really getting back into the grind of the entire scene for the Chi instead of being in one room or one apartment building, you know what I'm saying, for episode 8. So shout out to the Chi writers to bring it back to business there. But my two gripes with the whole Ronnie situation here is, like, it was, gripe number 1, it was automatic. We already saw this coming, but it was just like...
When?
It was like when, yeah, exactly. It was like a win type of thing. Like, all right, we already know, you setting... Like, when we saw with the previous writers, like Ronnie's grandma, like, you guys had the most amazing send-off for her. Like, who else would think that she was going to stay alive after that epic moment? It's the same thing with Ronnie, right? It's like, come on, man. You're going to have him save an amazing life with Keisha. Like, save Keisha's life. You have him go to the church. You have... I mean, come on. The dead giveaway was at the beginning of the episode where he's in the church. Everybody's praising him. And then some nigga comes out of the woodwork talk about, whatever. You know, it don't matter. You still a killer. Like,
that was like a dead giveaway.
Dead giveaway. Like dead giveaway to me, it's like, come on.
Something's gonna happen.
Like all the praise.
Why is this guy in the church, first and foremost?
The only lead on you had was like, from the previous episode, his homeboys, even from season 1, his day ones, you know what I'm saying, was like, we about to go to Springfield. You want to come?
I was hoping.
I got some business to handle. All right, man, I get that. You know, that was the only hope that he had. And I know you were clinging on to that hope, but, like, that was a dead giveaway. It's like, what's the point?
But the thing is you see them being sent away. Like, why are they going to Springfield? That was their goodbye.
Yeah.
It was like, we're going to Springfield. Really?
Yeah.
You've been on the corner forever.
So,
now all of a sudden you got to go.
I'm going to sum it up like, man, come on. Like, I'm not clinging to the way that send-off was, because it was a dead giveaway. Anybody who understands scripting would have been able to see through that. So that was my number 1 gripe. Number 2, I mean, come on. Let's be honest. Let's be absolutely honest. That particular scene, it was so happy. We saw, I was like, man, I'm waiting on somebody to kill him. 2 seconds later, pop, pop.
It happened immediately.
It happened. Like, I'm waiting on somebody to kill him. Pop, pop. I wish I would have recorded it.
God.
But here's my real gripe, because I saw it coming. The after effect of it. And what was the after effect? This is for, what's the character's name? Who got killed? Who he killed? Coogie. This for Coogie. Coogie? This for Coogie? So Coogie gang affiliated all of a sudden.
Coogie was never gang affiliated.
When was Coogie gang affiliated?
Never.
As a matter of fact, his brother Brandon, who got killed. But hold up. I ain't about to get into that because that's another deep dive. But my thing is, like, who revenging Coogie's death at this point? Because Brandon ain't around.
Who is his
friend? He was the main character.
Who is his friend?
He was the main character. Like, man, I'm about to avenge it, but he already made peace with it. So who is avenging Coogie's death? This is a random character I would probably bet a significant amount of money we'll never see again. Who done killed Ronnie?
Oh my gosh.
He done walked off all nonchalantly too. Like, yeah, he's dead. I'm walking off. And I'm getting off.
He came out of nowhere.
Like, come on, man. Like, that was my number 1 gripe. Like, I don't appreciate that at all, because that has no sense of reality whatsoever. Who's gonna kill him for that? Right? If he was gonna die, he should have died long ago. Anyway, that's my gripe. That is our deep dive session, guys. Uncorked, unscrewed. Do we have anything left in the bottle? Look. It's like this. She got something left. But I ain't got nothing left. You understand? I got next to nothing left. And I'm about to get this too. Now I got nothing left. Anyway, that's our deep dive Uncorked, guys. If you love this video, please let us know so we can continue to provide the content that you love. Like, subscribe, click on the other videos that we have because we have so much more content, right? What do we have? We have DIY stuff. We have music stuff. We have sports stuff. We have so many different avenues that you guys may love if you love our personalities. So we bring this personality into every aspect of our content. Yeah. Love you guys.
Love you. Thank you. Bye.
See you on the next episode.